The month of March, what a roller coaster of a month. It's had its ups and downs, and for a person who sews as an escape but as a career, it's been a very, very, very tricky time. So if you would like to know the things that I've made this month, keep on watching this video. So the first thing that I made this month has got to be this one here. I know this was right towards the end of the month. I spent the first few weeks of the month rushing through orders for clients so that people would have their things before the lockdown happened. So I didn't really have much time for myself, like sewing wise. So anyway, finally I got to make things for myself, and I didn't make one, I didn't make two, I didn't make three, I didn't make four, I made 5 Tabitha dresses. I'm crazy, I know, but after making the very first one, which was this one, and I'm sure you would have seen this already, it was a collaboration with Tamlin, the lovely Tamlin, who agreed to collaborate with me on this task. If you haven't watched it, I'll have a link for you to watch it. Tamlin tried to infuse a bit of Juliet, and I tried to infuse a bit of Tamlin without even talking about it. So that was so special. Yes, you would have seen this already. So this was my first one. After making this very first one, I thought, ooh, this is so comfortable. We're locked down, we're in the house, but I don't want to always wear pajamas. I don't like wearing pajamas all the time. I just, you know, let me know in the comment section, are you a pajama person? I mean, like for loungewear, by the way. Do you like to be around the house in your pajamas, or would you rather wear comfortable, casual clothes at home? Anyway, I decided to make more of them because they were so comfortable. Obviously, this is made in jersey fabric, so it's warmish. We're in March now. Well, now we're in April, 2nd of April, and the weather isn't too bad. So this is nice and comfortable to wear at home. After making it, I thought, oh, this is really comfortable. I need to make more of it. This one. But whilst creating this one, I thought this would be excellent to share with everyone how to make their own t-shirt dress using any t-shirt sewing pattern they've got, or if they already have the Tabitha t-shirt dress pattern, then they can just go ahead and sew along with me. This came second in the poll that I did here on YouTube and on Instagram, and after that I made more. This one I'm wearing here is a high neck one. I thought I'll make a high neck one using some remnants of this fabric that I already had, and I made it short sleeves, and it goes just up to there, and I used some remnant navy blue fabric to make the bottom half of it. After that, I went on to make another one that I made. So I've showed you this one, I've showed you the burgundy one, and I've showed you the animal print one. So if you watched the collaboration video that I did with Tamlin, you'd have seen where I said that I would make another one with a v-neck, and I would also have one with side slits on the side. So I did make one, and it was this one. And there's a video live on the channel showing how I converted the round neck of the t-shirt dress to a v-neck. So this was the one here. It's got a v-neck. The v-neck, I wish I made it slightly lower to show just a little bit. Maybe it could come down to here, because my one currently comes up to there. So I probably should have had it down there, but it's okay. I had this one made, and I shared a video of how to convert your round neck into a v-neck, and I gave it some side slits, and I filmed. I also I switched on the camera whilst I was sewing the pockets in, so I added some pockets. If you'd like a copy of my side seam pockets sewing pattern, it's in my resource library on my website. So all you need to do is click on the link in the box below, get an email in your inbox with the password to my resource library, and there you'd find the free pattern. So the pattern didn't come with pockets, so all I did was I used my pattern to create pockets and insert it to the pattern. Really easy, and I would work towards editing that video really quickly and have it here on the channel. So yeah, so that was the 5th Tabitha t-shirt dress that I made. So I've got in total 5 of them, and I knocked them out within 2 to 3 days. I spent one day cutting out the extra four of them, cutting them out, and the following day I just sewed them up back to back to back, and they were so easy to make. It would have been quicker if I didn't have the camera switched on, because when you've got the camera switched on, you have to do some movement, move things around in order to capture the vital parts of the creation process. But yes, it was so easy to make, and I'm really pleased that I went ahead to make those for myself. It actually did help me mentally, because I was able to switch off from everything that was going on, and I enjoyed making them. But then I won't be making any more because I need to move on to other things. Okay, so what else have I been making? I decided to get into embroidery, hand embroidery. I find it really, really therapeutic. So I have I've learned the basic stitches. I just spent a few evenings last week practicing a few stitches, and I'm getting better. I used a kit that I got from the Stitch Festival, from the embroidery, I think it was the Sew Embroidery or the Embroidery magazine, I can't remember. But yes, I practiced a few of the stitches, and because I enjoyed it, I went ahead to buy a a starter kit from a lady called Natalie Gaynor, if I'm right. Yeah, she's an embroidery artist, and I bought a starter kit from her. So I've gone ahead to practice, and I am going to be using what I've learned from her pack to do some hand embroidery on some t-shirts that I'm going to make. So the plan for this month is to make a few t-shirts for staying at home, because I don't really have a lot of t-shirts. So I'm going to have a go at making a few t-shirts, but the t-shirts that I'll make would have hand embroidery on them. So I'm going to I think the first one would have cactus, like cacti on them. So I'm going to have one with maybe 3 cacti on it, and it's just little cacti though, just nice and cute. And I might share the video here on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. But yes, that's another thing that I've been enjoying. I'll show you my kit. So here I've created a kit for myself. Let's move this out of the way. So so far I have made so here's the practice one that I made. It's a bit of a, don't know what description it is, but it's just like a practice. So it's just it enabled me to practice all different stitches, and I think with this design I practiced how to do satin stitch. It was a satin stitch, chain stitch. I don't remember all the stitches what they're called, but I do know what function they're used for. I know satin stitches are good for making leaves, for creating leaves, and yeah, I'm not the best with the terminology, but I enjoyed it, and I'm going to be making more of these. The only thing to say is, when you do decide to use this technique to decorate, to embroider your t-shirts, jersey t-shirts, you need to interface it, because I did a bit of reading on it. So you need to interface it using light interfacing underneath it in the area that you would like to hand embroider. But this is just the thing. I'm not going to be teaching how to do this because I'm not good at it. Well, I don't know if I'm good, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. But let me know what you think. What do you think of my design? I like it. I don't know. I like it. But yeah, so I've got a kit here, and I carry my kits everywhere. My daughter tried to take it from me and have a go, and I'll show you what she did. She actually ruined one of my designs. So here I started off creating a leaf, and she took over and ruined the entire thing. So I'm going to start that afresh. But yeah, I don't get too fussy with these things. If she wants to have a go, she can have a go. So I didn't stress too much about it, because I found that, you know, stressing about these the stress transfers from person to person. I'm just trying to limit the amount of stress in the house. So anyway, that's just something on the side. Also, I found that something that's really helped me with staying calm and in control this season has been aromatherapy. So candles, oils, baths and things like that have been really, really good for me and for the family. So I always have my candles wherever I go. Well, we always have candles on around the house, you know, sweet smelling candles. So that's been really helpful. And trying to limit the amount of media, the amount of you know, news and media we consume in the house. We've tried, well, I've tried to. My husband's finding it tricky. He's always listening to the news and he gets news updates on his phone, but I don't want to do that. So I just listen to what I need to listen to and keep it moving. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about different ways to contribute to our community, and I tried to create masks, but then reading about the fact that some of the materials that we have aren't safe enough for the doctors and nurses and all the healthcare professionals, I thought, well, what can I do? What else can I do to contribute that would be useful and valuable to them? I heard about scrubs, of creating scrubs for the doctors and nurses, but then I don't have enough material, like the standard material that they require. I've donated, but then I wanted to be able to like make lots to send off to them. I also couldn't make, well, obviously I couldn't make the mask like I said earlier, and I didn't have the resources to create the scrubs. So I thought, okay, maybe the best thing would be to create wash bags, laundry bags for the healthcare professionals. So all they do is, so when they take off their uniforms, they put them in the wash bags and limits the amount of, you know, spread of whatever it is and any germs or whatever it is, and they can just throw it into the washing machine, get it washed. And so I thought that would be my little way of contributing to our community. So if you would be interested in joining in, I would really love to have you. All you need to do is grab yourself some fabric and have your sewing machine ready, and we'll just have a big sewing party. But then I'll be live here on YouTube at 8 p.m. British time. So it's British saving time at the moment, so it'll be at 8 p.m. on the 10th of April. 10th of April is so 10th of April is Good Friday, and we would be creating laundry bags. So it's so easy. All you need is a sewing machine and some fabric, and you'd require cotton fabric for this. And I would really love for as many of you to hang out with me that day. So please share this with your friends, anyone who can sew, any family member who knows how to sew. Grab yourself a cup of tea, coffee, wine, whatever it is you like to have whilst you are sewing, and we will just hang out together and sew. So I'm really excited to do this with you, and I hope to see you that day. Obviously I won't see you, but I would know because you would be there, and you might send me a few comments or questions as well. But let's make it a big party on Good Friday night at 8 p.m. well, British time, 8 p.m. So thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I do hope to have more inspiration for you and not just the one thing that I made over and over again for April. So let me know in the comment section how you are dealing with the current lockdown. Also, let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to make. If you've got any questions that you'd like me to answer when we do the live session, type them in the comment section, and please do not forget to like this video. It really does help me. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please do, because it helps me as well. Thanks to everyone who supported me so far, and we have hit 3K on YouTube. Woo! So I have more inspiration, tips and tricks videos on the screen here. Click on them to binge watch, and I will see you on my next video. All the best and goodbye.